Hi, my name is Jonathan Ramirez. I'm going to show you how to color correct a digital photograph using Adobe Photoshop CS3. I learned this technique from this book called the Photoshop CS Book for Digital Photographers by Scott Kelby, who is a legend in the Photoshop world. We all take pictures on a digital camera nowadays, and they're great devices. You can take hundreds of pictures without having to delete a single one. You can put these pictures on your computer in a matter of seconds. You can, in most cases, you can hook them up straight to your printer and print them in a couple of seconds, which is great. But there's one thing they lack, and they just don't seem to have the same color that film cameras do. And there's several different reasons for this. One of those reasons is digital cameras seem to capture too much ambient light in the photograph. And another reason could be the white balance on the digital camera is just completely out of whack. And I'm going to show you a technique to take care of this problem. Okay, well, first let's start off by opening a new photo. I'm going to open up this one called Color Correct. Well, as you can see from the photograph, it's pretty dark. It's much darker than you actually would want your photograph to be. But that's pretty easy to fix. You can fix that in a few simple steps. So I'm going to go down here to this kind of like half gray-white button thing. It's create a new adjustment layer. So I'm going to open it, select curves, and as you can see, here's all my colors and the curves right here, which there aren't any curves right now. I'm going to start off by double-clicking the black sampler, and all my RGB points are already set to 20. They're normally set at 0, which is not where you want them to be set at, because 0 is true black, and true black has there's very little true black in a photograph. So you'll get a more accurate color correction if you change it to a grayish black, which is right around 20. Now you want to double click the white one, and once again, it's normally set to 255, which is true white, and there's not very much true white in a photograph. So by 240, it's a kind of creamish color black or creamish color white, which you'll get a more accurate correction with that. And if you do both of those, it should automatically change your gray to 128, which is pretty much right where you want it at. Alright, so I'm going to select OK. I'm going to click the black sampler, and you want to select the blackest part of the photograph, which in this case I would say it's probably right there by her head, right there on her hair. I'm going to click it. It makes the photograph a little bit better, but it's still not great. So now I'm going to select the white eyedropper, and you want to select the whitest part of the photograph, and I'm going to select the side of this cup. And, once again, better, but still not great. Now I'm going to select the gray eyedropper, and there's many different shades of gray on this one, as you can see. I'm going to select the light gray, and it kind of adds a little bit of a reddish tint to it, which isn't what you want. I'm going to select the darker gray. Now I have a yellowish tint on everything. It still isn't what I want, but there's kind of a medium grayish color on this chair right here. I'll select that, and it seems to offset both of them, and it looks pretty good that way. So now you just want to click OK, and there you go. You have a corrected photograph. This is what it looked like before. Very dark, not that great, pretty much no color in it at all. And that's what it looks like corrected. So you can correct miscoloration in a few simple steps. Okay, well, that was pretty simple. This is all you have to do to sometimes correct a bad color in a photograph. And like I explained, sometimes that happens with your digital camera, but it's easily correctable through Adobe Photoshop CS3. Thanks.